So go ahead and close your eyes. Make sure that you are comfortable, whether you're sitting down or laying down, and that you have no distractions around you. And start bringing your attention inward and focusing on your breath. Slowing it down with each inhale and exhale. Deepening it, widening it. Maybe you notice your muscles start loosening. Maybe you notice that your jaw softens. And maybe you notice that it feels good to slow down your breath and slow down your body and slow down your mind. And I want you to imagine in front of you some stairs. And these stairs might look like something familiar or you've never seen them before. But they're going downward and they're just waiting for you, shimmering, calling you forward. And so you choose to start stepping on the first stair. And take a second, feeling the feel of the step. And then moving on to the step below. And noticing how it slows you down even more. And then the step below. Altogether, there are 10 steps, so go ahead and allow yourself to step one step at a time, slowly, all the way to step number 10 at the very bottom. And each step takes you deeper inside yourself. And when you get to step number 10, you notice in front of you the most beautiful door. And light is just streaming through the cracks of this door. And you know that the space behind the door is for you. You know the space behind this door is filled with unconditional love and inspiration and guidance just for you. And so you go ahead and you open the door and you step into the brightly, brightly lit space, closing the door behind you as you step in. And let yourself feel and see and sense this space. The light is so bright and holds so much love. The temperature is just perfect. And it feels as though every pore of your being is having this light being poured into it, being nourished, being fed, being revitalized. Continue with your deep inhalations and exhalations. And let yourself be healed by this light. And as you keep illuminating more, you notice in front of you a being coming towards you. And you know without a doubt that this is your highest guide. And you feel a sense of anticipation and excitement and familiarity and relief. Because you know that this being loves you unconditionally, and you know that this being has a wisdom beyond anything your human self can connect to. This being has a way of seeing you and your life that is so much broader than our brains can ever comprehend. And as this higher guide approaches you and gets close to you, maybe you choose to greet the guide by hugging him or her, and letting yourself feel the love and the recognition and the relief. Hello, I'm so glad you're here. And you're going to spend a few minutes with this guide, so go ahead and choose if you want to stay standing, if you want to go somewhere, or if you just want to sit together. And I'm going to be quiet for a couple of minutes, and whatever questions you might have for this guide of yours, or if your guide has something to say that is for you to listen to, trust what happens in this reverent space. So I'll be quiet now for a couple of minutes. Another 30 seconds or so. As you complete today's meeting, thank this highest guide of yours and find a way to say your goodbyes that feels good. And before you go, your guide wants to give you a present to anchor you into the time you just spent together, into the wisdom, into the love. So let yourself receive this gift and trust what you receive. This is for you. And your guide wants you to remember that he or she is always available to you, always whispering in your ear, always ready to guide you and remind you of who you are if you're willing to trust, to open, and to listen. And so go ahead and take a few steps out to leave the space, open the door, and then closing it behind you. Noticing the stairs in front of you and going up one at a time, those 10 steps. With each step coming more closely to the surface of consciousness, to alertness, to aliveness. And by the time you get to the top floor, you feel good in your body, your mind, and your spirit. And you feel ready to engage with your day from the green zone, from the God response. So take one more deep breath in and out. And open your eyes just a sliver. Noticing the shapes and the colors in the room you're in. But staying connected deeply to yourself. And then taking one more breath in and out and opening your eyes all the way. Ready to end this recording, ready to start the rest of your day. Thank you.